Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So it is currently Monday, August 26th, and my birthday is on Wednesday, the 28th. So we need to do some glow up-ing, because this isn't gonna fly for the birthday, okay? Now, if you saw my last video though, where I was like doing my makeup and just kind of chatting about some of my birthday plans, you would know that most of my birthday celebrations actually have already happened. I did all of my celebrations with my mom. We celebrated early. We saw Coraline in theaters in 3D as a family, which was so freaking fun. A few days later, we all, again as a family, went and saw the Smashing Pumpkins, and they were so good. It was such a freaking good show. I told y'all that Chris's best friend was potentially gonna be tattooing me. Well, he did. You guys wanna see it? It is still healing, but here she is. I love it so much. He killed it. He killed it. I may be like the third or fourth person he's tattooed other than himself. I know I'm not showing you guys the best angles. It's really hard to show the back of my leg, but he killed it. I'm obsessed. It is just in its like itchy phase right now, and it's driving me crazy. But you know, we just gotta get through it. But I'm actually getting another tattoo. I mentioned that I was getting a tattoo for my birthday. I was planning to like do a walk-in and get either my brand new tattoo finished or get an Alex G tattoo. Well, then this new artist that I recently went to dropped some flash, and I just so happened to love one of the pieces that they dropped. It's a little fruit bat hanging from a freaking blackberry branch. I'll insert a picture of it here for you. It's literally so perfect, and I've been wanting to get a bat right here for a really long time now, so I'm doing it. I was just like, you know, how perfect is it that they dropped some flash right before my birthday, and they dropped something that I've been contemplating getting for so long, and it's like literally the most perfect design. And I swear to God, this was just so meant to be, because they happen to have a cancellation on my birthday at noon. And I told them, I was like, this is literally my birthday present from my partner, and you're open on my birthday. That's insane. So yes, I'm getting tattooed on my birthday, and I'm sure Chris will also want to take me out for dinner, because that's like our tradition. And then I am doing dinner with my dad's side of the family on Friday, and hanging out with my bestie on Sunday. So, I mean, there's still birthday festivities happening. I'm sorry I'm rambling so much at the beginning of this vlog. We have a lot to get into in this video, but I just wanted to kind of set the scene, let you guys know what's going on. Here is the plan. This is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to re-dye my roots. They're not bad. I have, I don't know, maybe like a 1/4 inch of roots. Like, I really did not dye my hair that long ago, but I have a lazy girl hack that I will show you for how I just do my roots to get me by until the next time I need to fully dye my hair. I want to do my eyebrows. I really need to re-bleach them. It's already that freaking time. And I'm also going to, like, what's the word? Not manicure, but like, I really need to go in and tweeze and definitely take some of the length off. I just feel like they're looking really bushy again. I don't know. You guys know I hate my freaking eyebrows so much, but I have been like keeping them thinner and keeping the hairs trimmed down, and that has been helping a lot, and obviously me bleaching them. I did order some new nails off TikTok shop. They were really cheap, so I don't know how great they're gonna be, but I'm still gonna be using them in this video. I really want to have my nails done. I actually just prepped them last night. I got all the polish off and trimmed them down. I need to do my cuticles and stuff, but yeah, gonna be doing my nails. And I also was sent eyelash extensions off of TikTok shop, so I'm going to do my own eyelash extensions for the first time ever. I don't know like how long they're supposed to last. I feel like maybe a week or so. Other than that, I'm just gonna like do my little everything shower. Lots of freaking fun stuff to do. We need to get to it now. So I'm gonna start off with my hair right now, just because I want to get it out of the way. Honestly, I want to get it over with. So let's go dye my freaking roots. Okay, we're in my bathroom. I'm just throwing on my gloves right now, but look, this is not like revolutionary or anything like that. My lazy girl hack of doing my roots when they're coming in just enough to bother me But like you can see, the rest of my hair is actually like holding the color really well. I don't feel like I need to drag it through my mids and ends. Literally just gonna do it on the top and along my hairline and like on the sides, and that's it. I did want to share, oh my god, so I get so many questions about what black dye I like to use, and as somebody who's been on and off dyeing her hair black for the last 10 years, I finally found my absolute favorite of all time. It is the Age Beautiful. You get this at Sally's or you can order it on Amazon. I have it linked in my storefront under Essentials, I believe. But it's a permanent color that is, I think technically for like gray coverage, but this is the most pigmented black I have ever used. Again, I've washed my hair multiple times since the last time I dyed it, and like you see it against my shirt, it is still so black. I know a lot of us black-haired girlies have black hair dysmorphia where we feel like it's just never black enough. I don't feel like that with this dye, honestly. Like it takes a minute for it to get to a point where I'm like, yeah, I need to redo all of it. And it's really only mainly like this top layer of hair that like sees the most sun. And I don't know, this top layer of my hair, honestly, she just goes through the most out of anywhere else in my head. So that is where the color fades the quickest. But yeah, I definitely have to dye my hair a lot less with this stuff. Not only is it super, super pigmented, but it's a neutral black. I personally don't really love to use like a blue black, but I feel like just a lot of the blacks that are out there are, I don't know, more of like a brown black or like have very red undertones. I know that's a very common thing that a lot of people complain about. I would just like to say, as a hairstylist, the reason that happens, it's not because you've previously dyed your hair red. The reason that it comes off so red is because in order to make black, there has to be red in the dye. Like there's no way for it to not have red. So often like when you go in the sun, you're gonna see that red undertone because blacks and browns are just made up of a lot of red to fill that color and make it deeper. But with that being said, I don't feel like I get a red undertone from this dye, like literally at all. Like when it is in the sun, I feel like it more so, if anything, at most has like, I don't know, maybe like a brownish, like gray type of undertone. It's not red, it's not purple, it's not blue. This is just straight up freaking black, and I love it so much. I swear to God, I will never use another dye again. I used to always buy that like $3 box dye at Walgreens or like Walmart or wherever. You all know what I'm talking about. I think it's like Revlon brand. It's the one that so many girlies use. And I can't lie, like that one has never done me wrong, but that one does pull a little more red. I honestly don't believe necessarily that like box dye is the worst thing in the world. I think black dye, period, like whether you do professional Sally's stuff or just straight up box dye, if you're using black dye, it's gonna be hard to get out of your hair. It's not that it's necessarily like damaging. Like I don't feel like, I mean obviously I'm coloring my hair, like it is not great for it, right? But like it's not like bleaching where it's literally going to fry my hair off, you know what I mean? So I don't know. As long as you don't plan on going blonde, I don't think it really matters on what black dye you use. As long as you're not allergic to it, you'll be fine. As you can see, I do like my front hairline and my part first because that's where I need the color to stick on the most. So that will process the longest. And yeah, I just like section off my hair in these little strips like this. I try to get them like as thin as possible just so that I'm really coating all of my roots here in the front. Back of my head is none of my business. Anyways, I've been chatting. You guys see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do this on both sides of my head. Let it sit for about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to process. And I'll just come back and talk to you guys whenever I'm doing my brows because I don't really have anything else to say about this. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, that went well. I mixed up maybe just the tiniest bit too much. So I did bring it down a little further than I usually would, but I just wanted to like not waste the color. I just washed out my bowl and everything. Now it's time to do my brows. I use 20 volume just because my hair can be a little stubborn to lift, but I will say my skin doesn't love the higher volume. I like it to be about that consistency. I feel like that's when it works the best on my brows. And I did drip a little bit of color and it almost laid it on my freaking eyebrow. I'm so glad it didn't. But really, honestly, I feel like it grows out the most right here on the front. The ends of my brows are still pretty white. Like, they're not really growing out that much. So I'm really just focusing this here in the front. The hard part too is to get every single hair fully saturated. I feel like I always kind of miss hairs right here in the front and on the underneath, so try to really go over everything. I'm gonna set a timer now for 15 minutes and I'm just gonna keep an eye on my eyebrows. I usually do leave it on for at least 10 minutes, but yeah, if anything, I'll wipe off the ends first and leave just the fronts on for maybe like an extra 5 after that 10 minutes. I'll completely wipe it off, moisturize, and then I'll rinse my hair out, which I think I'm just gonna do in my kitchen sink, honestly, because really don't ever want to stain my bathtub. And it's just easy to like flip my head over right there. For my everyday hair care, lately I've been doing a double cleanse with these two shampoos from Eyelash. Eyelash is just my favorite. It is kind of expensive for like regular people. Like, I get this at the hair store. These bottles are 12 and this big bottle I believe was 24, but I got the big bottle of conditioner just because we do run through this a little bit faster, especially with having 2 different shampoo bottles. I usually do a clarifying first and then the moisturizing second. I don't necessarily though use the clarifying every single time. This one, for being a clarifying, is not super drying, but I don't know, I just think it's kind of fun to use 2 different ones, but sometimes I just do 2 rounds of the Ultra Hydro Source shampoo. I just feel like doing a double cleanse, like, I can't ever go back. My hair will never feel clean enough with just one shampoo, and I have been actually washing my hair more frequently too. I no longer really believe in like hair training. I think that it's just completely personal. Wash your hair when it gets greasy. Why are we walking around for a week to 2 weeks with dirty ass hair? It's not necessary and it's really not helping anything. If anything, dare I say, it might even be worse for your hair. For me, I wash my hair every 3 days usually. So I'm usually washing my hair like 2 to 3 times a week. Just kind of depends on my schedule with working out, how much I'm sweating, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not trying to walk around with greasy ass hair. Like, once my hair gets greasy, I'm gonna wash it. That's just it. So anyways, these are the shampoos and conditioners that I use. Because I am dyeing my hair right now, after I shampoo this color out, I'm going to be using probably the rest of this hair mask. It's looking a little gross on the inside, but I was gifted this, and not by the brand, but by an old friend, and I really don't like it. It smells like an old lady, which I don't like, but as for what it does for my hair, really good. Really good stuff in here. However, I feel like most hair masks kind of do the same thing. There's plenty of different ones from Sally's that are really good, but I just like to use a hair mask whenever I color my hair, which I usually color my hair, I don't know, maybe every like 3 to 4 weeks. I do, again, back and forth. Once I'll do just my roots like I am today. Next time I'll do full head. Either way, I like to do a hair mask. So I'm typically doing a hair mask like once a month. So yeah, I really like this one, honestly. It's very expensive, so I wouldn't recommend if it's out of your price range, because it is mine. I will not be repurchasing this. I will just go back to using a little one from Sally's. Even though I have been like taking better care of my hair and oiling it, I'm still losing large amounts. That is how much I averagely lose in the shower when I wash it. and it usually all comes out at the same time when I'm like finger combing through my hair. I don't know if this is a very normal amount. Maybe it is. To me, this feels like a lot of hair and it freaks me out because I still lose more when I like actually comb it out of the shower too. But anyways, I'm letting this hair mask sit on for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I just wrapped it up in the towel just so I'm not dripping all over the place, but I still need to rinse this out. I wiped out my brows. They're looking pretty good. I just need to like tweeze and shape them and stuff, which I'll do with you guys next. Actually, I'm in my room to do my eyebrows while this hair mask is sitting in my hair. So I just have some tweezers. Don't even know where these are from. I've had them forever. Use my little Sephora mirror. I have this big bag that I keep my little like eyebrow scissors, I guess, in. And then I also always keep a spoolie of some sort so that I can like comb them into the direction that I need and whatever. So I actually think I'm gonna do that first and then I'll go into tweezing. Hopefully you guys will be able to see okay what I'm doing, but here we go. Here goes nothing, I guess. I have definitely come to the realization that trimming them is what keeps them looking the neatest and also helps them look thinner without having to like over pluck them. I always comb them up once and trim them and then comb them down once and trim them. Are you guys seeing this? That was rude. Literally just bit Kitty on the neck for no reason. They've been driving me crazy lately, TBH. But I love them dearly, don't worry. Okay, I think I need to honestly move somewhere with better lighting in order to tweeze, because especially with having my brows freshly bleached, it's really hard to see the little hairs that I need to tweeze. Can y'all see? Ugh, that's too close for comfort. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna tweeze now. The brows are done. I actually just did something that I've never done before, and that was use an eyebrow razor over my entire face. I've just always been scared of it because I've been so paranoid about cutting myself, but honestly, as long as your skin is lubricated, you're fine. At least with the ones that I have, I think they have a little bit of like a guard on them, because there were a few times that I like went at a certain angle that I was like, that should probably be cutting the fuck out of me, and it didn't. So my skin is nice and baby freaking soft. Oh my gosh. I do just have one chin hair. Oh, I'm getting to that age. I just have one, like I said, thank God. Now I'm gonna stop putting it off and I'm gonna go ahead and do these lash extensions. I also like did my full skincare, and by full skincare I mean some toner that I still have left, or like a serum rather, and moisturizer. I really don't do much for my skin, honestly. I feel like less is more, at least for me personally. So anywho, I've never done this. I'm very nervous. You put the bond on like right at the very base of your lashes, right? The part that I'm more nervous about is like, I don't really know what lash map to do, honestly. I think I'm probably gonna do like 16, 16, 15, 14, 13. I don't know how many I'm gonna fit. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, honestly, we're just gonna send it. I'm gonna throw you guys back on a time lapse again. Okay, now that I have taken my hair down and I have both sides done, I don't think they look that bad. It's just like so weird to see on myself. Now that they're on and like sealed and everything, they're not bothering me. Like I can barely feel them on my eyes, which is so nice, because usually fake lashes are super uncomfortable and I just kind of power through it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, but I don't hate it. Now I am actually gonna give myself a blowout. So I just like towel dried my hair. It was up in the towel for quite a while, so my hair is like definitely kind of starting to dry a little bit. I use one of these brushes to get most of the moisture out, and then I'll go in with my round brush if I'm doing like a full blowout. I've actually, like I mentioned with my hair, I've been washing it a little bit more often. I also blow dry at least my bangs and my roots every single time, which is like so crazy that I'm putting that much effort in to my freaking hair. I'm usually so lazy and just like wash and go, don't really put much effort in, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. I did recently give myself a trim, like maybe within the last week. I just chopped my ends a teeny tiny bit, literally like a half of an inch, and then I took like a freaking centimeter off of my bangs and tried to shape them like down into my face framing a little bit better. I don't know, I just feel like it's looking still kind of like stringy and whatever. I'm just like trying not to chop at my hair too much because I really want it to keep growing. I don't know if I've mentioned this here on YouTube, but my goal length is like at least to my waist, which it's getting really close. It's like to my like bra line. So I only have a few more inches, but I do want like all of this in the front to thicken up and catch up. I would love to have just like some face framing right around like my cheekbone, maybe even a little bit longer, long enough that I can tuck it. And I don't know, I would probably have a little bit of face framing, but I overall just want my hair to be all long, all one length, super thick and healthy. So that's what we're aiming towards. Anyways, I'm gonna blow dry my hair. I want to show you guys how I do my bangs. Basically, when you're blow drying, you go all one direction, you go all the other direction, then you go straight down, and then if you're feeling fancy, you can come in and do like one of these type of motions, either flick it out or flick it kind of in and under to bevel it. It's just really whatever my bangs are feeling like doing. Hair is blown out. It's looking pretty good. I'd say it's like 99% dry. I feel like it's still just a little bit damp, but I just really don't want to keep blow drying it, honestly. It's close enough. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of oil into my ends just to kind of smooth them out and add a little extra moisture in there. I feel like my bangs were honestly low-key kind of fighting me, so I don't know, I might try to clip them. It's just like this one piece. Don't really know what's going on with her. Honestly, my bangs have just been on my nerves constantly, so I've been clipping them back every single day to get them out of my face, but what the heck is even going on? I don't know. This is one of the products that I use for blowouts. I absolutely love this stuff so much. I used to use it all the time whenever I worked at Great Clips. Anytime I would blow out somebody's hair, I would use this, and I recently like realized that I had it. So for hair oils, I got this from a friend as well, and I really like it. I also really love this Sexy Hair Love Oil. This I also had from Great Clips when I worked there. I would just like buy products there because I got a really big discount. This oil is really good. I realized that I actually love it. I mostly focus this at like my mids and ends, and then I like to smooth it over the back and kind of like that top layer without going onto my roots. And yeah, you see how much less frizzy already that looks. I do think it helps a lot. I will say, similarly to hair masks, that's what I was talking about earlier, I honestly feel like pretty much any hair oil works. You just have to figure out which one you like. I swear by using an oil on my mids and ends. Honestly, I think it's even more important than using the scalp oil treatments that I've been doing. I just feel like this really helps protect my hair a lot, and it, you know, adds that little bit of moisture back in. I really wish I was wearing any other colored top right now, but yeah, you guys can see my hair is getting pretty long. It's looking decently healthy. So that's my whole little blowout routine and the products that I like to use. I think I might call it for the night. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more glow up things. Good morning. I just got back from the gym. I definitely got pretty sweaty, but luckily the hair is holding up from that blowout that I did. The lashes, they're still slaying. It is time for me to get clean, and I really need to shave, mainly for my tattoo tomorrow. So I'm gonna take a little everything bath just because I'm not trying to get my hair wet, so a bath is easier and I can just like soak and relax in there. So I'm about to do that. You can probably hear it running in the background. And then I'm gonna do my nails. All right, I am fresh and clean, feeling good, shaved everywhere, which is always just the best feeling. I feel so soft. I'm laying in bed, about to do my nails because I'm feeling lazy after the gym. Oh man, I'm fully comfy and I didn't grab the actual nails. Hold please. These are the nails that I'm gonna be doing. I'm so excited. These were like $1 on TikTok shop, so if I'm being honest, I don't really have the highest hopes that these are like going to be that good, but we'll find out. We shall see. The process for doing my nails, I already took all of my nail polish off, so I really just need to do my cuticles, which is perfect that I just got out of the bath. They'll be nice and soft for that. And I have been staying on top of my cuticles a lot, so they should not be too bad at all. I've got this cuticle remover that's, I don't even want to tell you guys how old this is, but if you want to have a good guess, I got it in beauty school, so I really need to get a new cuticle remover. Like that's so bad. But I use this one in the little squeezy tube, leave it on my cuticles for a couple seconds, wipe it off. That's why I have toilet paper right here. And then I push my cuticles down, trim them up, and then so I have like my whole nail bin at this point, since I have been doing my nails at home. I keep alcohol swabs in here, and that helps to like dehydrate my nails and get any dust off, because I also will file the bed of my nail before I glue them on. I have a couple of different nail glues, honestly. This one that came in this other pack of nails that I got on TikTok shop sent to me though, that nail glue is really good, so I think I might just use that one. I don't even know how much glue is left in it, but my nail glue is in the fridge. I don't want to get up again, so I'll probably just end up using that one. And then I have a few like nail buffers in here, although this pack did come with a nail file. I don't know where it went. Somewhere in my bed. But anyways, that's my process, and then I just glue them on at like a 45-degree angle, press them down, hold them for like 10 seconds, and you're done. So pretty easy and straightforward. I'm just really excited to have nails again, and I think these are going to be so cute. And I love that they have a design, but they're completely neutral and will match anything that I wear. And I've been loving stars lately, so I think that these will just be really fun. Anyways, I'm just going to throw you guys on time lapse so that I can keep watching my YouTube videos and it won't be painfully long for me to edit. So I'll see you guys when my nails are on. Oh my god, y'all. I don't know if it was the nails or if it's just me, but those were such a struggle to put on. Like, hands down the hardest set that I have applied on myself. Mostly this hand, which like I know some girls will start with their dominant hand. You know, like putting the nails on the dominant hand, because then it'll be easier to use your dominant hand. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but basically I got glue everywhere when I was doing this hand, and this hand went like fine, honestly. It was really just that, like, I don't know, maybe I need to get some new glue, but I decided to use the glue out of my fridge, which is, where even is it? It is the Kiss Power Flex Max Speed Nail Glue. I just got this off Amazon after watching a bunch of tutorials, and people were like swearing by this glue, and it's really cheap, but yeah, I don't know, it was not wanting to stick. It was sliding around so much. And then I did these two nails on this hand and realized that I did not file my nail bed, so I was like, oh my fucking god, don't need my right hand, which is the hand that I use more often, to be popping off. So I only filed my middle finger, pointer, and my thumb because these were already glued on, and I already struggled enough with, I think it was my pinky. Yeah, basically my pinky, of course, the three most black nails, the worst is the thumb, have glue stuck all over the front of them now. And there's not that many extra nails in the kit, so I'm not about to be like swapping them off. I'm just very annoyed right now. Because why was that so difficult? But if you just look at this hand, I do think it's very cute. But yeah, these nails definitely, you know, they were cheap as fuck. Maybe not my favorite nails that I've ever used, but I do think they're really, really cute. I love the length of them, and I really love the star design with just the black, white, and nude. So the nails are done. Let's all say a prayer that they don't pop off. At least let them last through tomorrow. Like, I don't really care if they last much longer than that, honestly. Another thing checked off my list. We have done my hair. How did my roots look, besties? Nice and fresh. Nice and fresh. There's honestly nothing better than fresh black. Period. The lash extensions. Slept in them last night. They kind of irritated my eyes this morning, because once again, I didn't do the best job applying them since it was my first time ever doing that, but I mean, they're not uncomfortable. Like, throughout the day, they don't really bother me, so I'm liking them. I think I'll just use like the shorter lashes, honestly. Like, they're just a little long. I would like some fuller ones too, rather than like crazy long and wispy. So I don't know, I'm excited to like keep trying out different lash extensions though. I can definitely see this being like a regular thing that I like to keep up with, because it was a bit of a learning curve, but like I can tell once I get the hang of it, it's gonna be so easy. So yeah, I'm surprised like they're fully dried down and like they're not going anywhere. I was worried that it was gonna have like the sticky residue left over like on my lashes, and they don't. I did my everything shower, my skin, I dermaplaned my face, which I really regret not filming, but I will film that in the future for you guys. It was just my first time doing it, and I did it on a whim, so yeah. One tattoo down, one more to go. I think, honestly, we're just about at the end of this video, so I will continue it on tomorrow. Good morning, besties. So it is officially my birthday, and I am getting ready for my tattoo appointment. It's already like 11, so I kind of need to do my makeup pretty quickly. I'm not planning on doing anything crazy though. I'm just gonna do like my everyday makeup with some big winged liner. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with that whole process. I actually really want to film a get ready with me for TikTok, because I haven't done that in a while, and my last two videos have been get ready with me, so I assume you guys are probably maybe a little bored of them, especially when I'm doing just like the same makeup. So make sure you go check out the TikTok, and I'm just gonna do a quick little transition. So here's my before, completely barefaced. I'll see you in 2 seconds.